Aloha guys, Scuba Chris here. Now I just received a parcel in the mail. It only took 2 days to get here. I kind of know what it is already. I actually ordered I think 4 reels, maybe 5 in the last week. So this is the first one to come in. This one actually came in pretty fast. I only ordered it 2 nights ago. So this should be the Okuma Inspira ISX C2000HA. And the reason why I know that is because C is first initial for my first name, and HA is for this, short for the state I live in. So kind of simple to remember that, right? So this, hmm, okay, we got the wrapped up reel and the handle and instructions and warranty. Also on the warranty, you don't have to fill that out, mail it back. You can always do it online as well. So this is the smallest size they sell. They sell this is a 2000. They also got the 3, 4, and 5000. So is that flattened septon type of knob, which is okay. I don't like the rounded septon, but this one here is okay because it's small. I mean, you're not going to be cranking in big fish with this. And threaded, by the way, not hexagonal. Still the size of 1000. I mean, even though it's 2000, this still looks like 1000 reel to me, size wise. It does. Got to make sure. Yeah, it says 2000. And oh, braid ready. Take a look at it in the middle. It is braid ready. So what do we got here? The bearings is 8+1. The 8 being the ball bearings, plus the one is the roller bearing. Roller bearing is that part right there, the roller bearing. So when the line goes through it, smooth, just glides right to it. The gear ratio is 6-to-1, which means that for every one turn of this, bail arm will go around six uh, 6 times. That's pretty good. It's a high gear ratio. Line retrieve is going to be a little over 31, like I think 31.1 inches for every time you turn this, and that's how much line you're going to retrieve. The max drag is 11 pounds. So for a ultralight reel, 11 pounds is more than enough because most of them tend to be like 4 to 7 is the range, and the weight is 7.1. So everything's pretty much in the norm, either the norm or above the norm. So I'm not sure on the line. Braided line is 10 pounds. It's going to be 180 yards. Not bad. 10 pounds, 180 yards, and that small little thing. That's not bad. 15 pounds would be 140 yards. It's doing enough. Oh, it's deep. This is look at it. That's a very, very deep spool. It's not a shallow spool. That's the reason. Mono, 2 pounds is 415 yards. 415, 415 yards for 2 pounds. Wasn't quite expecting that. I'm most likely going to go with 4 pounds in this, which is 220 yards. 220 yards is a lot, you know. And if you go 6 pounds, it's going Mono's going to be 165 yards. It looks like deceiving. It looks like it shouldn't be that much, but it is a deep. Look at that. It is a deep, deep spool. So that's the reason. So what do you got under the hood in this thing? There's a quicksand anti-reverse. See, I cannot go back, right? It's just a quicksand anti-reverse. There's also a cyclonic flow rotor, which means is that when you spin it like that, because of the ports and the way, see the ports here, and the way that it's arranged, it's going to create airflow. So when I'm going like this, bringing in a line, is creating a cyclonic flow, like this mini fan going on inside. So it's drying out whatever water is coming in, not totally, but a lot of it. So it's going to help keep the insides water free. And that's what you call cyclonic flow rotor. So what else does it have? It has a multi-disc carbonite drag system. It has oversized HDG2. That's the main gear frame on the inside. So that creates stronger cranking power. It has a lightweight, right here, lightweight TPE handle. So it's the reason why you do that is because you want it to stay light, for the overall lightness. And what's that I commented on earlier, this is a braided ready spool. See, look at that. Because of the rubberized center part there, it's ready for braid. Not many other reels are like that, so you have to put tape inside, but this one is ready. I think I said it before, it has a Res 2, which is the computer balance system here that keeps all the gearing in mesh, so you're going to have a nice experience with this. And my favorite, heavy duty bale wire. Look at that. Now, if you were to look at some of the other reels, now, when I was a kid, we used a lot of pens because they were inexpensive. Back then, when I was growing up, there wasn't much around in the 60s. So I kind of remembered as a kid putting one of our pen spinners on top of a cooler, which was only like maybe 1.5 feet high. It fell over. And pens are heavy, even nowadays. Can you imagine what it was like before? It hit the sand, soft sand, so hard it bent this. Oh, my dad and my grandfather yelled at me for bending it. But when we brought it over to Fuji's Fishing Supply to get repaired, they said that happens a lot. Don't yell at him. So you can see the halo up here. Just remember, your purchase is backed by a 1-year limited warranty. Limited means doesn't include stupidity, like if you were to kick it across the street on a dare. It's just for the operating manual procedures of the reel itself. So if something happens to it that is not your fault, but a manufacturer's defect, you're covered. That's why you need to register this. Just go to okuma.com. On the bottom, they have a section there where you can just register it online. It's so much easier than mailing it in. But if you want, mail in the card. I mean, it's up to you. We all got used to that, all right? Okay, guys. So I have here soft steel 4-pound test monofilament line, true ultralight here. Their 4-pound is a little bit thinner than most, but it's still pretty strong. I'm going to be putting this on my Okuma Inspira C2000. This is their ultralight. They actually don't start off at 500,000. They actually go 2 and then 3, 4, 5,000. So I'm going to be using a fish-on spooler supplied to me by Sportsman Innovations. This came from Brandon Rogers. So if I can do this, trust me, anybody can do this. Isn't that cool? I've had this now for what, maybe 6 years? All done. You can see here, look, you can start seeing some of the black starting to come through already. So that's it. I'm going to keep this though, because this will be a good indicator on my other spool. I look at this part right in here, and that would tell me if I have a good chance of using this, the next spool again. So as you can see, that's how it looks. And to give yourself a good indicator of different types of 4-pound test line, I would suggest to do that is just to simply break one, just because everyone has a different feel to it. So just give a couple wraps. It just goes slow, just applying different pressure there. Now to break this is almost like sewing thread, but a lot stronger and more resilient because there's more stretch to it. All right. So I suggest doing that. Thank you.